In this tutorial, we are going to play around with some sound effects and some different things you can do with sound effects. So let's go open up a new tab and find a picture of a horn. And I'm talking about a horn like one that goes beep beep or makes sounds, and not like an animal horn. So go ahead and pause me now and find a horn, picture of a horn. I'm going to go with something more like this. Oh, actually, I'm going to go ahead and go with this guy right here. So pause me, you go find one. Once you find the one you want, come back to me. And first, what we're going to do is remove the background. So I always like the backgrounds of images when I take them from Google. I like the background to be removed. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I love this website called remove.bg. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this one. So open up another tab, go to remove.bg, stands for background. Go ahead and hit enter. And once you're there, you are simply going to drag and drop your image into remove.bg. So I'm going to go back. This is the image that I want. I'm going to click, drag, hover over the remove.bg tab and bring it back down. I'm still holding it. I dragged it and I'm going to drop it. Now, if you get a notification that says something about it not being able to do it, it's probably because the image wasn't like a JPEG or a PNG. So you'll have to choose a different image. Once the background of the image has been removed, you are going to, now you have to upload it back into, or you have to upload it into WeVideo. I don't believe you can drag and drop. Maybe you can drag and drop. Hang on, I'm going to go back to WeVideo. You're going to want to make sure you're in your uploads. And now we're going to go to remove.bg. Let me see if I can drag and drop. I don't know that I can. Doesn't seem like I can. Okay, so since we can't drag and drop, we're going to go ahead and just download it. Click download. Go ahead and pick the free guy. Obvi. Free. And then this is not something that I'm going to want long term. So normally if it's something I don't want long term, I'll just save it to my desktop. And then when I see it on my desktop, it will remind me to delete it. So I'm just going to go ahead and click my desktop here. And I'm going to hit save. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to WeVideo because I downloaded it. And now I need to upload it into my uploads. So make sure you're on your uploads. And you are going to hit add media. And you're going to hit upload. Browse to select. And then I told you that I saved it on my desktop. So I'm going to go here. I should have titled it. Sorry, guys. Totally should have titled it. I messed that up. If you're not sure what it's titled, if you just come down, or excuse me, minimize this. I'm going to go back and see where I saved it and what it was titled. Where is it? Where are you? There it is. There it is. It's hard. It's kind of hard to see. This is my daughter's computer, so I don't even know what this is. Regardless, here it is. It says the image. The title of it is image something web something something preview. Okay, so come back down to my Chrome. And I'm going to hit browse to select again. And now I'm going to see if I can find that desktop image. There it is, remove.bg preview, and I'm going to hit open. So it will upload into WeVideo, which is doing right now. Okay, there it is. Actually, I should have done this first. Sorry, guys. Before we even put the image of the horn in there, let's go ahead and just put a background in there. I'm just going to go to backgrounds. And this is where you can just find either solid or animated. I don't care. Pick what you want. I am just going to do a solid color. Let's do this purple. And I'm going to stick that. Actually, I'm going to go down one. And I'm going to put my horn like kind of on my main track. So get your background in there. Go back to your uploads. Find your picture of your horn. There it is. The background we have removed. so that there's no like white background or anything like that. And then if you want to go ahead and resize it, which I am actually going to do, you can do that. Don't forget, just double click it when you want to resize it, and then you can just scale it down some. Okay, so here's my horn, and I'm actually going to rotate it. I don't know why. I just feel like, and sometimes WeVideo is a little, sorry, there we go. I don't know why. I like that better. Okay, I'm going to hit done. I'm actually going to go ahead and save, Control S. Okay. All right, I wanted to show you guys really quick the reason why I personally prefer images, the backgrounds to be removed, is because if we did not remove that background, this is what this clip would look like. I just think it makes it look cleaner and more crisp and better aesthetically when you do remove the background. So that is why I prefer that over with the background excuse me. Okay. So now we're going to go find a sound effect. So you're going to come over here to audio. And in this case, we're going to type in horn. Now, the one that I want you to find a horn sound, and I have a reason for this, which you'll see in a minute, but I want you to find one that has multiple beeps to it instead of just one long beep or just one horn sound. So you're going to click on these guys. And you're going to find one that has more than one sound. So that, or one horn. That one would not work. Let me try another one. That one would work because you can hear distinct different horns. So pause me and find a horn sound. And then when you come back and you found the one that you wanted, I'm going to go ahead and go with that one. You're going to take that clip and you're going to put it, let me hide this real quick. Sorry, guys. You are going to put it on the audio one track directly under your background and your horn so that when it's in there, you can see. Okay. Now, I think this is kind of cool. Sometimes when people make videos, they will make their media or their clips kind of come in and out according to the actual sound, whether it's a song or in this case, a sound effect. So we are going to make our horn kind of flash on the screen at the sound of each one of the horns. It'll make more sense here in a second. So I am going to zoom in because this helps me really see where the horn starts and stops. So if you're looking down here at this clip, you can see where the flat parts are. That's when it's quiet, it's silent. And then every time it increases, like here and here and here, that's when the horn starts back up. So I'm going to set it to where my horn flashes on the screen each time the sound effect or the horn starts to beep. So I'm going to take my clip and I am going to trim it, or you could cut it, either one, doesn't matter. And I'm going to match it up to, again, I'm zooming in some more, the sound of the horn. So I'm going to drag this guy out a little bit and kind of line it up right there at the beginning of that one. If you want to test it, feel free. Okay. And then now I'm going to take this clip. I'm going to go to where the horns kind of stops, about right there. And I'm going to copy this. I've got it selected. I'm going to hit Control C. Remember, in order for the clip to be placed, it will be placed on the same track, but it has to be placed not on top of where another clip is. And it will place it wherever your playhead is. The playhead is this blue part that I'm wiggling right now. So I want it to be copied about right there at the beginning of where the horn goes again. So I put my playhead there. I'm going to hit Control V. If I need to, I can adjust it a little bit. And then once you copy something and it's copied in your digital clipboard, you don't have to recopy it. So now I'm going to take this. I'm going to go to the next part. where the horn starts again. I'm going to paste again. I'm going to drag it out some because this horn is a little bit longer. I'm going to do it again. Okay, I'm not going to keep making you guys watch this part, but you kind of can see what I'm doing. And then at the end, when you go back to watch it, you should see that the horn, the image of the horn comes in and out with the sound effect. Alrighty, go ahead and finish the entire clip or the entire, make sure that your horn is sounding throughout the duration of the sound effect. And then you're going to want to also trim your background. Make sure you're, whoopsie, that's going a little fast. There we go. Make sure that your background also ends at the end of the sound effect. Make sure it's selected. You can either drag in the end or you can cut it and delete it. And then that's it. But again, make sure that you're finishing this out all the way through the sound effect and then save as always. And now you're done with this step.